Hey kids, what's going on? We're at Avenged Sevenfold headquarters right now. Mr. Zachy V, Mr. Sinister G. This place is it's become our home. So yeah, we're totally in the middle of making this album and it's just been absolutely crazy. It's gonna get crazier. So this is it, Big Blue Building. Check it out.
The clarinet stuff.
See, I'm making my airtime.
Oh, yeah!
He's sitting down too.
Oh, really?
Fuck
yeah! All right, put the mic down towards him. Are you gonna sit for this one? Fuck yeah!
Critical Acclaim was the song that was probably one of the first ones that we'd written for this album.
First song we had an idea for, and it was just completely mapped out in its entirety before we even wrote any riffs or anything, so it was definitely a departure from how we usually do it.
And at first I was a little bit skeptical because it's always weird to hear what your band members are coming up with that's new in a different direction. And we'd been playing the songs from City of Evil for so long.
And so we wanted to make a song that was sort of like very riff-driven, very simple. So I think I remember picking up some guitar and just laying down the simple
Matt saw the demo all along and knew how it would turn out, but it wasn't until we got in the studio and started adding layers and just making it huge and really working on the lyrics. It was one of my first times really collaborating with him on lyrics, and we just wanted to get a really good message across.
How does it know? You don't know. I want everyone to have to do this, because this is going to suck. So how does it feel to know that someone's kid in the heart of America has blood on their hands defending your rights, maintaining your lifestyle so you can tag his family's existence? I think that's the way to go.
Yeah, dude. We wanted it to just set the mood for the entire record. We want it to be in your face, powerful, to mean something, to say something.
That's cool.
Kind of one of those songs that you can be driving around and it'll just really slam right off the bat.
Critical Acclaim turned out to be like the heaviest, fucking craziest song we've ever laid down.
That's what we want right there.
It's just really cool to have all the different vibes turn out to be successful and so powerful.
Now this part of the song, the piano comes in and like these nice lyrics come in. It gets like this swaying type of feel. Very like moving, you know, like it's got to be floating. And then you kind of do like, and then, and you dive bomb into the fucking. Yeah.
That song really, the magic really happened here in the studio.
We were writing for weeks and weeks, and one of the last days I was like, well, we have this song, Critical Acclaim, and it's, you know, it's grooving, but the chorus just isn't anything to be really desired.
In this record, throughout the whole thing, we wanted to bring a lot of the live elements that we have of everyone singing.
Everyone has a great voice in the band, so we decided to split all the backup parts and shit like that amongst ourselves rather than just having Matt sing everything.
Like this? Cool, let's move on to the second verse.
When we were demoing the song, the Rev sang the vocal melody to the chorus.
And the Rev had this very simple chorus with a couple chords, which is the chorus you hear today, and he's all, let me lay it down.
When it came time to actually track it, it was definitely an element that we wanted to have in the song was the Rev coming up in the chorus, something that we haven't done before.
He laid it down, sang this thing, and I was like, dude, you sound awesome singing it. You should sing the chorus. That was cool, dude. We have this kind of cool intro, and it's kind of supposed to be a fake out, you know, like you think you're gonna get a typical Avenged Sevenfold song with some dueling guitars and stuff, and it just kicks in and kicks your ass. And it kind of sets the stage for the rest of the record that, you know, we're still Avenged Sevenfold, but this is a very much more groove-oriented, groove-based record.
Fuji's. Anybody take an order?
Got a camera, I want to take an order.
Almost Easy was a song that Rev came to the garage with where we were demoing out the album.
Jimmy, like, you know, went into hiding for a while. Didn't really go into hiding, but he went and started writing. And he's like, I got a song, bring it to you guys and show you it. So he comes over one day and Almost Easy has been written.
He started playing this guitar that we just didn't know what he was doing there yet. We were listening to him, we were kind of smiling, you know, like, where's this going?
And when you see the drummer play the song, it doesn't really come across as great as it could be, you know. He's like, oh, I can do that riff so good, and just imagine it. Brian refused to play it. He just refused to play it. He didn't like it. He thought it was just cheesy, and at the time it did sound a little cheesy because it was just, you know, one note.
And then as soon as he was finished, he started putting on this drum beat. In the verses, he went to this really cool, it's almost like a Latin drum beat, but very metal at the same time. It was very different from what we were expecting.
Almost Easy kind of goes more for the shredding, aggressive vibe, like kind of an old school vibe. Has a lot of new contemporary flavor to it, throwing in shit like double ride.
It was one of the first times that we'd ventured off and everyone took over on the vocal duties for the backups.
In the studio, we decided to come up with these backgrounds. Mother had it all. We had everyone sing on it, all 5 voices, doubled them up, made a huge like choir pad type sound and put some sub bass on there and made the song a little more palatable as to just being a pure thrasher.
Thrashing ass tone.
We didn't have plans for that. It was just kind of a one-line sort of thing, and it turned into harmonies. And so those kind of things I really love to have happen in the studio because it's a surprise to everybody.
Any of you that have seen us live know that we do all our own vocals. We would have to mimic Matt's voice in order to make it sound the best. And this time we wanted to take our own voices and mesh them together. And it really just gave that song, and all the songs for that matter, just a whole new dimension that we've never really done before. So now I think when you do see us live, we've already captured that on the recording. The song was going to be in Transformers, the movie, and then it wasn't.
It transformed.
It transformed into not being that.
And lyrically, it's about people mess up a lot in their life. They fuck up all the time. And it's easy to forgive those. Sometimes it's easy to forgive those people, sometimes it's not. You know, it's always easy to say you're forgiven, but deep in your heart, you don't really want to forgive that person because it's almost easy, is the catchphrase. It's almost easy to just say, okay, you're forgiven, or it's almost easy just to let go, or it's almost easy just to give up.
I'm holding in the, my internal organs have just failed. It's a massive internal failure. Like, I can feel, usually one of them will pain as opposed to, you know, another, but they're all going, yeah, they're still going. Wait! They're still going, dude. No, you just gotta fucking, like, hey, come on! You know, like the old Nintendo system where you gotta fucking just be like, hey, come on, play the game.
Scream is a song that's a little darker and a little more vicious, I guess, than some of the stuff we've done before.
Definitely a very focused song. Right from the beginning, we really wanted to slow this record down, have it be a really groove-oriented album. We've never really done that kind of stuff. The Rev is a freak when it comes down to laying just a wonderful groove down.
We wanted to slow down the record to a tempo of about like 140, kind of the idea of where your heart rate is.
And we just wanted it to have a ton of vibe and just a ton of energy.
It almost has like a modern, old school, very, very early Avenged Sevenfold dark vibe.
Lyrically, we wanted it to be like kind of like almost not violent, but like a pleasure through killing type of a vibe.